What's up, YouTube? This is Nacho from Team Invoked Chaos, doing a deck profile on my buddy Robbie's Bro Fist. He won locals today out of like 28 players. Alright, let's get into this deck list.
Alright, I run triple bears. There's no need to explain why. 2 dragons, 2 gorillas, 2 rabbits, a triple werewolf, 2 effect failures, 2 Thunder King Ryos. That's all the monsters in the deck. For spells, I run the staples. 2 MSTs, double Tensu, sorry. 2 Forbidden Lances, and 2 Pot of Dualities. That's all the spells. And for traps, I run 3 Tensins, no Tenkin, then 3 Compulsories. I run the Solemns, the Bottomlesses, and the Torrentials. And then for my extra deck, I use a Diamond Dire Wolf, 2 Tiger Kings, Shockmaster, Photon Papal Operative, the Utopia Ray, Clutch 39, Maestroke, the Symphony Djinn, Steel Swarm Roach, Gaga Sexy. Then we got Ally of Justice Cataster, and TG Hyper Librarian. For my side deck, I use 1 Mind Control, 2 Pachycephalos, 3 Dimensional Fissures, 2 Deep Prisons, 3 Fiendish Chains, 2 Gozen Matches, and 2 Soul Drains. And that's the deck.
How'd you do in Swiss today?
In the Swiss, I went 3-1. And, yeah. Swiss, I've played Pipers in the first round. Then I played TG Nordics. Then I played 6 Sams, and then I lost to Glad Beasts.
What about in top 8?
Top 8, I played Prophecies. Then I played the same Glad Beasts and got my revenge. And then I played Saxhorns.
That's always fun, Saxhorns. What would you say your your hardest matchup was for Swiss?
The TG Nordics match. I mean, I lost to the Glad Beast, but that was just because I was trap stunned the entire time. But TG Nordics, it was a real grind game with them because I had to mine so hard to get rid of so many of their cards, and I wasn't drawing Compulse like I should have. But it was the toughest duel.
Was your side deck able to handle the TG Nordics?
I never side decked against them.
Really?
Didn't seem like any of the cards in my side deck would really do much to help me.
I saw you run Veilers and Thunder Kings. Why?
The Veilers are a tech against most effect cards that really are hard for me to handle. Usually, just the random stuff. If I'm playing Macro Rabbit, I will Veiler their Rabbit if they don't have Macro Cosmos out. And the Thunder King is in there because he is Thunder King, and you do not run Thunder King because he's just too good.
I saw 3 Tenkin. Why no Tensu? Or no Tenkin?
I run 3 Tensins because a Tenkin is just bad because you can only do it during main phase 1, and then if I activate it on my bear, it's like, oh crit, I can't use this effect on main phase 1 and then do my shenanigans in battle phase. And then Tensin is like a bluff card because I can set him with Dragon, and my opponent thinks, oh, okay, he's got a bear, 1600 attack, what am I going to do? I can just attack over with this Stardust Dragon I have here. Attack, damage step, Tensin, I get a search, and he loses a Stardust.
I saw no Mirror Forces. Why no Mirror Forces?
The attack stoppers really come down to Tensin, really. Tensin's if they're going to attack me, I have cards that'll overpower their attack and make them think, man, I don't want to attack that monster now. The Compulses seem to be more effective in the sense that they can just raise the middle finger to any extra deck monster.
Why not Starlight Road? Why not have some back row protection when you have all those fire formations out?
I used to run Starlight Road, and it is a card I would recommend for you and for anybody to use. The reason why I don't use it is just because I wanted to make room for my compulsories, and I just figured it's better just to play smart than just rely on a dead draw card.
Now with your extra deck, do you like your extra deck?
Yeah, I do. It's kind of universal. It's set up for most of the tougher duels. The Soul Drains are in here for Mermail mainly. Then I got the Gozen matches for against 6-Ams. Fire Fists tend to struggle with 6-Ams, and Gozen matches really help. Also, they're good against heroes.
What about windups?
Windups, I never really played windups with my Fire Fist that much. Windups have kind of died down at our locals ever since the new ban list came out, but I've seen a few.
But they still got MK Invoker, they still got plays.
Yeah, of course.
You think you'd be able to handle a windup player?
Yeah, I think I can. I think I can handle that. The effect failures are good for that. I run the Phoenix Chains in my... Oops, that's a deep prison. I run triple Phoenix Chain in here, just in case if I'm playing against a deck that relies on monster effects, like Lightsworns. Or a deck that relies on the monster being able to successfully attack. The deep prisons are also for monsters who want to successfully attack, or something that rely on that. And then they are, we got the deep... Sorry, those are deep prisons under there. Deep fissures are for any deck that relies on having monsters in the graveyard.
More Mermail hate?
Yeah, that's Mermail hate right there. Activate deep fissure, they can't do nothing. And then I got the Pachycephalos. Those are for those super meta decks like Windups and Chaos Dragons that just, special summon like 30 times in one turn.
Why Pappy? Why Fossil Dyna over Spirit Reaper?
Spirit Reaper is just there to, stall, and Pachycephalo is there to be like, you want to summon us? I'm okay with that. Go ahead and attack. Flip, it destroys all their monsters.
Okay.
And then I use Mind Control because if I'm playing in a mirror match, then Mind Control is just Beast. Or if I'm playing against a deck that uses just level 4s in general, I can go for most of the level 4s in my extra deck.
So, are you going to go to San Jose?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm probably going to play this deck in San Jose. I might make a few changes to it.
Do you feel like your deck and side deck and extra deck is up to par with everything else that's meta out there?
I think Fire Fists, it's time for Fire Fists to rise. I think it's time for the Fire Nation to strike. Everything, yeah.
Alright guys, comment, rate, subscribe. Later.